After losing everything I own to the 2019 bushfires in Australia, I've rebuilt my life and plan on travelling to every continent with my Africa twin. Join me on this adventure as I rise from the ashes of my former life. G'day folks, welcome back. My name's Simon. If you happen to be new here, this channel is all about motorcycles, adventure, camping and touring. And today it's pack up campsite day. As you can clearly see, everything's on a trolley here to take down to the bike so I can get out of this horrible campsite. So I thought I would show you on the map what's been done so far, because I've been pretty lax with this and I wanted to get you up to date with things. So let's just have a quick look up here. So this here is Armidale and we're currently down here in Sydney. And what we did was we came down from Armidale through Uralla, Walker, all of these back roads down here, and then down into Newcastle. Did a few things around Newcastle, and then we've actually taken the quick way down to Sydney because I was running late, as per usual. We are at the moment on our way down to Tasmania, but I mean, this is still probably another week or so. I could do it all in a day, but you know, there's no fun in that. Anyway, let's get out, get the bike loaded up with all of this gear here and hit the road, shall we? See you out there. So look, so many adventure motorcyclists who are travelling around the world try and avoid cities, and look, I understand why, because cities are really trying places to be on a motorbike, especially when you got it loaded up with stuff, especially if you happen to be tired. It's a bendy bus. However, some of the best places to see happen to be in cities. And I'm not going to necessarily be going all the way through every city that's out there that I pass near to. But sometimes, like Sydney, you know, it's rude to not stop there, considering that there's so much to see. Funny thing is that it took me off Pitt Street onto Elizabeth Street or whatever that was, and now I'm going back onto Pitt Street. Now, of course, in the middle there is the Pitt Street Mall, but it's kind of silly. Getting around this city is a nightmare. Look at that beautiful clock tower up there, though. Wow. And these gorgeous old buildings. And then there's a big square cube over there. Big cube. I wonder what that is. Now, the clock tower up there, I believe, is on top of Central Station, which is the Australian equivalent of Grand Central Station. And it's a beautiful old building. I'd love to be able to do a loop around it for you, but to be honest, I just want to get out of the city. It's a beautiful building there. So we're currently travelling through the Royal National Park, which is all around us here. This is actually a really beautiful road, but there's a lot of water on the road, like it runs out of the bush and just runs across the road. So I've actually got to be really careful on these corners because I don't really want to tip the bike over while leaning around there with all this weight on. And we're coming up to a place called Waterfall. This is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful. This would be so awesome to ride without any weight on the bike. I mean, you could just flick in and out of corners and stuff.
I know it's just me. I'll find another savior. Feeling cold to the bone. You've got to fight to get out of the storm. I know, it's time. I just tried to be good. You've got to break to get tell me I look good. Tell me I look good. Tell me I look right. Should I just see it so I could treat you with a smile? No, next time.
So I'm sure this is probably like some sort of a bucket list ride item for a lot of people. So, you know, coming down through the Royal National Park and then down along the Seacliff Bridge and along the eastern seaboard of Australia. So I'm really happy to be able to share all of that with you. And look guys, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please consider doing it because it really does help the channel out, getting it to grow. And of course, the more people who subscribe, the more people who hit like on videos, the more that YouTube shares the videos, which means that other people get to come along and enjoy the ride with us, making our ride group even bigger. But on top of that, other people get to see gorgeous views like all of this out here. And you can see all of the freighters off the coast waiting to go into either Wollongong or Sydney, I don't know which. So this is the bridge. Seacliff Bridge. It's an interesting way to do a road. But there you go. That's the Seacliff Bridge. And then of course all the parking's taken up by people with big lens cameras taking photos of the bridge. That's all good. If you want to see photos of it, I'll leave a link to the Google search for it. Oh, look at that. That's a gorgeous little old building. The Clifton School of Arts, 1911. That's beautiful. You come down to these little beautiful beachside country town type places, you know, or oceanside country towns, because it's not really a beach, it's just cliffs. I'm currently looking for the Coaldale surf club slash camping reserve. Figure that might be a good place to stop for the night if I can find a couple of trees that are the right distance apart. Either that or I can just shoot on out into the bush a bit, but I mean, hey, who wouldn't want to wake up on the beach there? Unfortunately here though, you can smell the industry of Wollongong. Wollongong's only a little bit further down the coast, which is why there's all these ships around here. Oh, somebody's having a barbecue. Yes, unfortunately though, you do get the smell of Wollongong, which is a little bit off-putting, but you know, what can you do? That looks good. So the beachside caravan park camping ground area didn't work out. Unfortunately, because of that, I wasted a lot of time just sitting there waiting for them to bother calling me back, which they didn't. So I'm still trying to find somewhere to go. I'll call them back in a minute. So I'm just shooting up the road here, trying to find somewhere that I can throw up the hammock.